Fred May Butler, May Colander, matriarch of the Colander clan. The 9th born child of, you ready to say it with me? Erna, Anna, Wilhelmina, Frederica Bauer Colander. And Emil Johann Heinrich Colander. Many a role you have known: daughter, sister, aunt, wife, mother, grandmother, Gigi, Sue, and friend. We've gathered today to celebrate you, family and friends from near and far, and you're 90 years young and still driving your car. Yeah. Happy birthday, Mother. We love you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
If my children and grandchildren would please just stand up. That's the spouses, and where's Mikey? Okay, I want to introduce I just want to make sure that everyone knows that over on the table with all of the pictures of Mother and her life experiences, there is a frame that is our guest book, so be sure you sign it if you haven't had a chance to. And then on the table, the card shower that we did for Mother, she received 80 cards. Thank you, everyone in this room, plus all of your children, etc. But on each table, there are 10 cards from everyone. So that's what the basket with the cards is about. So, if this gets boring, you can just get up and kind of walk around and read. Okay, back to the program.
Okay, flashback over the 90 years as fast as we can. Back in the day, 1 through 8. Mother wished to continue her education, so in 9th grade, she and a few of her female classmates moved to town, to Jackson, from their homes in the country to continue their education. They rented a room from Mrs. Kopishki, who was their country school teacher. The room the girls shared was equipped with a stove which kept them warm and which upon they cooked their meals. In Mother's sophomore year, her parents moved to Jackson from Alpha. She could move home again, and she started working at the Mayflower Cafe. In high school years, she participated in class plays, extemporary speech, and was a majorette. Upon graduation in 1944, she became a bookkeeper at Davies Clothing Store. In March of 1945, she assumed a new job at Rural Electric in Jackson. She was there only 1 or 2 weeks when 2 gentlemen from Lamberton paid her a visit and offered her a job at the bank. They were the bank president, Ted Keel, and vice president, Arnold Sharp, her brother-in-law. Nepotism. She'd said she'd think about it. Well, a few weeks later, her parents had an anniversary gathering, which this scene took place. Visualize this. Her determined older sister, Evelyn Shar, packing her suitcase. Mother was emptying the suitcase as fast as Evelyn was packing. And that suitcase happens to be sitting over there on the table.
71 years old.
Back and forth they went, but Aunt Evelyn won. Mother agreed to stay for 1 week. She's been in Lamberton for 71 years.
71 years. 33 of those years were spent at the bank. That 1 week turned into 1,716 weeks as the teller and assistant cashier. She's been a bookkeeper at John Deere, owner-operator of the B Drive-In, another 30 years at City Drug as clerk and pharmacy technician, and let's add to this, Girl Scout leader, den mother, Sunday school teacher, what didn't she do? Very involved in the Federated Women's Reading Club, where she served as district vice officer. She was county president for 3 years, and locally, she held all offices as secretary, treasurer, president, well, all offices but taking care of the scrapbook. She didn't want that one. And as we mentioned, Bridge Club for as long as we can remember. She loves to say, and even post on Facebook regarding bridge, I got high. And then, of course, all the grandkids giggle because we know she meant she got high score. So north, south, east, west, you name it, she's traveled in all directions. When we were children, fun-filled family vacations took us to Minnesota Lakes Country, Wisconsin to see the Dells, the White House, Mount Vernon, camping in Wyoming, South Dakota. I mean, it was always an adventure for our family. When we all left home and it was Mom and Dad, they took many trips coast to coast for Dad's 1st Cavalry Division reunions, as well as they took a lot of fishing trips to the Northwoods and to Canada with her sister Ethel and brother-in-law Everett. Did I mention the hole-in-one? Those of you who golf know what I'm talking about. Hole-in-one. And we are reminded of this often, and I do believe it is a challenge to the rest of us. Thus the golf ball sitting over on that table as well. I think we forgot to mention her bowling. There were trophies over there too. Oh, we messed up. Okay. Well, Gigi Sue, we have a little surprise for you. So if all the great-grandchildren would come up, and if grandchildren need to help bring those little ones up, let's do our thing. And Ryan, you're leading the pack.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Mother, it's now this is fun. Back in January this year, the kid says, well, Mom, what do you want to do for your birthday? I said, oh, just a little family party. Well, the weather is so unpredictable now that we can't really invite everybody to show the video. So, okay, we'll just, my birthday was on a Wednesday, so we got just the kids and we'll go out for lunch. And maybe in May or so we'll have another party. Okay, that sounds good. Well, anyhow, I had very much said I do not want my picture in the paper. And I do not want to have a card shower because cards and postage is too expensive. And I said, I don't want a party. Well, here we are. Anyway, they came and they said, well, we'll have just the nieces and nephews. Oh, that sounds good. Well, how about your helpers? Would you like them? Yeah, that's fine. What about your friends in Springfield? Oh, definitely. So it all materialized. I'm so happy that you can all be here. And the cards that I got were just, I don't know how that got around the world, but I had cards from California, Florida, Louisiana, Texas, Arizona, Colorado, Kansas City, Los Angeles, and Georgia, Vicky, and and I had lovely cards and I had funny cards. Thanks, Gary. That was a funny card. And there were a few others too back there. So that just came naturally. I wouldn't expect anything different. So, very nice. And anyway, that was nice. And there were several on Facebook too. How many's on Facebook?
Who's on Facebook in
On
here?
Facebook. Oh, you're a friend. It's fun. And so anyway, I'm so happy to have you all here too because that's awesome. And thank you all for coming. I comment on the 90 years. It went faster than I really realized, but I am fortunate I did have considerably good health in those 90 years. There were a few bumps in the road, but with the help of my wonderful family and my helpers, I was able to overcome all that and glad for that. And I think that's about all I have to say. I thank you for coming, and now you can visit and enjoy. Thank you very much.